Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Detroit Pistons. This Pistons group has been getting things done. Hard for them to forget their finals defeat at the hands of this team last season. Nothing can erase that, but a win wouldn't hurt. Well, last season was pretty much a lost cause with all the injuries that the Thunder went through. When this team is healthy, however, Kenny, do you feel they should be a top contender in the West?
Oh, when they're healthy, they're one of the best. I mean, the Thunder, with their roster complete, when it's complete and they're healthy, they can contend with anyone. I think they're dominant when their core guys are there. If one or two guys are missing, they play such a vital role that it's difficult for them to sustain any kind of success.
And injuries will be a factor for this team, as it is with every team, but you know, they've made it to the conference finals over and over and over again, so hopefully they can stay healthy.
And that does it for us. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you a bit later.
From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
So Detroit will get the first possession. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. And it's Andrew in at the 4. They set the pick. Douglas the pass to Andrew. And that is good. Here's Fletcher. Rebound, Detroit. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And this is a rematch from the NBA Finals a season ago. They came up a little short, looking for some redemption tonight.
I agree with you. They're hoping to be the ones hoisting the trophy this season, Greg. Tonight provides an opportunity to make a statement.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Off the inbound. The shot by Sims, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to Hines. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
It's blocked. Now here's Douglas. Not a lot of room. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's the screen. Here's Sims. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Carter left side. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Misses the wing J.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Santos, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. The Thunder shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Detroit leading by 4. There's the dish to Douglas. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Hines. Thunder with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Fletcher. And that misses. That would have put him up. With the teardrop. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Douglas. Thunder trailing by 5. There's a screen. Off the pick. Here's Wise. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Carter. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Fletcher. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Thunder shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Detroit making a switch here. Lights checked in. So he gets them both. Pistons leading by 4. They set the pick. Here's Andrew. Wow, way off on that one.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Now here's Douglas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington, and the shot is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Some teams live and die by the three. Let's check out the best. In the third spot, the Pistons.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Shoot two. Shoot two.
And he makes the first. The Pistons making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Pistons leading by 4. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I briefly spoke with Oklahoma City's head coach. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Great, thank you, Doris. So a little bit worried about containing the opposing offense today.
There was a lot to be worried about. I mean, they're not an easy opponent to face because of that offense.
That's exactly right. I mean, they have to be on their game defensively if they're going to keep pace in this one.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor. Here we can get a look at Oklahoma City, Kevin, and what kind of numbers they put up these last 10 games. 3rd in three-point shooting, 5th in fast break points. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And you know, their free throw shooting, overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games. And you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities.
And the Thunder making a change here. McGee's checked in, dishes it to White. And there's the pass to Andrew. Back to White. Battles through traffic and lays it in. White's got his first basket.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
So it's the Pistons now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Andrew, and Detroit again with the bucket. Thunder trailing by 4. McGee with it. He averages about 5 points a game. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. White against Monroe. White drives in. Here's Philemon. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. McGee, the pass to Daniel. Good work defensively by Carter.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Philemon. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
good on both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
There's the pick. Passes it to Rush from 18 feet away. That is good. Rush has got his first points of the night.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Pistons leading by 6. Here's White. Here's Philemon. Misses the layup.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
The Pistons shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. White against Monroe. The feed now to McGee. Right wing. Monroe dishes to McGee. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound, and he gets it to go.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Now here's Burke, guarded by McGee. Here's Taft, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Pistons lead by 6.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
About halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at the Clippers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Thunder. They find themselves in the 7th spot.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
Now here is McGee. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Burke with it, guarded by McGee. Here's Burke. Here's Taft. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. 5 points in the game. Thunder trailing by 7. In the corner, Rush with it. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's the pick. And McGee kicks to Rush. Again, Oklahoma City.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. Pass to Perry. Shoots from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. No luck. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Pistons on top, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, and it's Sims in at the 2-guard position. And he gets it to go. Sims has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Thunder. Down low, here's Andrew, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 5.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Feeds it to Sims from deep. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That guy can flat out stroke it from downtown. The D wasn't bad. He was just better.
14 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. They set the pick. And the pass to Santos. To the left wing. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. His shot is off. And Detroit the other way now. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And so here is Oklahoma City. Passes it to Wise. Out to the wing. 18 feet out. Drained for 2 points. 5 points in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Sims. The 3. Detroit with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hines. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's around 18 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First one falls for him. Whitey's checked in for Detroit. Both good from the line that time. Oklahoma City trailing. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter with the block, and he recovers it. Here's Fletcher, off on the layup. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Douglas the pass to Hines. Detroit, no good that time either.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Here's Sims. He has 5. They get it again. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, the shot misses.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And stolen by White. Pass to Andrew. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points in the game so far.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Kicks it to Sims. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
OKC, make some noise for your Thunder Girls.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Sims. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And the Thunder making a change here. Rush is checked in. Now here's White. He's tightly guarded. That's a 2 from Douglas. That one wide left.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Andrew. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Santos. Carter outside. Hines the pass to Carter.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia. The Thunder have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now here's Burke, guarded by McGee, unhindered, going all the way, and they take the lead. He's got 11.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here's Burke, tight defense on him. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Simpson. Rush grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Now here's White. He averages about 5 points a game. Again, the miss by the Pistons. There's the pass to Santos. Passes it to Daniel. Monroe up top. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando. Pistons trail by 4. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
They set the screen. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Shot clock at 3. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Thunder leading by 4. The drive by Monroe. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And, well, Detroit, shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's White. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is McGee. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's the screen. Here's Daniel. That one off the back iron and out. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. 1:02 left to play here in the half. Now the dish to Burke. Pass to Simpson. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And McGee kicks to Monroe. To the inside. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 6.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
24 seconds left in the first half. Burke. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Now here is McGee. Burke covering. Here's Santos. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Thunder lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They never got too far behind as their largest deficit in the period was 8. They came out in the second quarter with a renewed focus, playing well enough to take a 2-point lead here at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now, you want your reserves to just at least come in and hold the fort, but they did way more than that tonight.
Check. What'd you think about the Pistons?
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. The Thunder with the lead. On the court for the Pistons. And it's Andrew in at the power forward's position. Fletcher passes to Santos. Here's Wise. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
That's good. Carter's got 5 points so far. Oklahoma City shooting around 41% on the night. Fletcher passes to Wise. He dishes it to Sims. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's tipped, but he stays with it. No good. And it's Detroit the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Carter, the pass to Andrew. To Ty. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. 3 on 3. Here's Irvin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
It's his first trip to the line.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Douglas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Douglas. Both free throws good from Douglas. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Dishes to Sims. And that one's good.
Santos.
Pistons trail by 4. Douglas for 3, and the shot is good. Douglas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
To the left side wing. Here's Sims. He's got 7, down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter pulls it in.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Now here's Douglas. It's a 1-point game. Here's Andrew, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Pistons, number 1.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
To the paint, up off the screen. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Pistons. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Hornets just way behind.
And right now for the Pistons, a lot to live up to this season. And really, they have come through. It can be hard on a team when the expectations are that high, trust me, but it has not bothered them one bit.
Greg, you know, I think it's really fueled their fire. They want to be the alpha dog. They love everybody hunting them down.
That free throw, good from Douglas.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Douglas. 10 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
And he's clearly showing off his smarts in a few ways today. That block just being one of them. Just a savvy basketball player.
Both free throws good from Douglas. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. There's a good screen. Here's Fletcher. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Fast break, Detroit. Carter, the pass to Perry. Here's Hines. Detroit, no good that time either. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the left wing. The feed to Rush. The pass to Wise. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Andrew, off target from outside.
Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Offensive rebound. That is good. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
That's good. 11 points in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Passes it to Irvin. Tries a 3, and that one's good. Pistons trail by 3. Hines, the pass to Andrew. Feeds it to Douglas. Again, the Pistons good for 2. Thunder have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Fletcher passes to Irvin. To the right side. Inside, here's Wise. Using his post move to get the 2 points. He has 6. And, well, Detroit shooting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Douglas, the pass to Perry. The Pistons rebound. Andrew. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Thunder have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now here is McGee. He's tightly guarded, and he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 3.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here's Taft, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Burke. Tops in scoring, first in rebounding. And with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Monroe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. McGee is screen on White. To the middle. To the wing on the left. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Boom. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here is McGee. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Daniel. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 5.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Now here's Burke. Down low. Here's Andrew. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. 19 points in the game.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
There's a screen. And here is Monroe. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Clock at 4. McGee's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to White for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Rush has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the wing right side. It's stolen. To the middle. Here's White. And he hits it to tie the game up. White's got 6 points.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Detroit making a switch here. There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Now here is McGee. Ripped away. Pass to Simpson. Burke kicks to White. Nice ball movement by Detroit. They set the pick. There's the pass to Simpson. Just 5 on the clock. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got his 5th assist in this one. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. Shot from the top of the key. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Thunder making a change here. Sims is checked in. Oklahoma City trailing. Monroe outside. Kicks to McGee. Inside. It's picked off. Now the dish to Burke. Here's Philemon. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
The third quarter comes to a close. The Pistons on top as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. And fourth quarter basketball on 2K Sports right after this. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Detroit leading by 4. We've got Monroe, and it's Sims in its small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Passes it to Fletcher. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
There's the screen. Burke kicks to Carter. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Monroe with the fadeaway. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Santos.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Carter with the bucket.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And here are the Thunder now. Fletcher passes to Santos. Here's Sims, and Oklahoma City again with the bucket. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Hines, covered by Monroe. Hines, just 5 to shoot, and he gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 5. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Santos. And there's the 3-second violation. Detroit leading by 5. The pass to Andrew. The shot's good from Douglas. Douglas has got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to Santos. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Here's Fletcher, and it's blocked.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Thunder trailing by 7. Pass to Wise. Count the bucket. The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Philemon. That drops. And the Pistons lead by 7.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that. Excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And they're moving it up. Here's Douglas. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Shot from 12. It's tipped, but he recovers it. Here's Santos. Carter pulls it in.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
There's the screen. Dishes it to Douglas. Here's Hines. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The pass to Fletcher. Passes to Santos. Shoots from 12. Can't get it to go. Now the Pistons take it the other way. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Andrew. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead. Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Here's Sims. Pass to Santos. Count it from 12. He's got 20.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
They set the pick. And Carter has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. Carter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Detroit.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
The pass to Santos. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And the shot is long. Pistons leading by 13. Hines, the pass to Andrew. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Sims. Passes to Wise. Releases. That's tipped. And he gets it back. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Carter outside. Here's Andrew. The feed to Carter. There's a good screen to the right side. Douglas for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Douglas has got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Detroit leading by 16. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Right wing. Here's Sims, defended by Douglas. Looking to end the drought, and he knocks down the jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here is Carter. There's a good screen. Pass to Andrew. Misses off the right iron. Thunder trailing by 16. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Here's Fletcher. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
Here's Sims. And the pass to Santos. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. The Thunder with another miss. Douglas, the pass to Hines.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan Player of the Game.
Well, everyone wanted to come play hard tonight, but I thought the job he did was remarkable. The defending champs do not go down easily. It was an impressive performance to beat them tonight. I must say I'm very impressed. But he kept at it, both ends of the floor, shouldering the scoring load. He was on his game.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.